Hey everybody, welcome to the first ever disc golf action on this YouTube channel. Ryan Castle here with you today, and co-commentating with me is my good buddy Paul Rankin, aka Paul. Kevin, you want to go ahead and say hey to everybody, Paul?
Hello, everybody.
There
This is
you
Paul.
go. We got a couple competitors today. John Castle, you just saw Ryan Castle right here, and we are playing at the beautiful Waynesville Recreation Disc Golf Course in Waynesville, North Carolina. Here's hole number 1. 267 feet. There's a little zoom action on the hole, and here's Papa Castle.
Not too far. Papa Castle is not known for distance, but he put his best one out there.
Yeah, and I stepped up through a G-Star Rhino to probably about 25 feet right of the basket.
There's an approach from John. Looks like he hyzered that one in pretty nicely.
Yeah, he's got about 20 feet. Here's my birdie putt. Dead center of the chains to start off my round.
That's a great way to start the round.
Yeah, Papa Castle nearly has a spit out on the first hole, but it holds true. Scores up on the screen after hole 1. I'm at 1 under. Papa Castle's at even. Hole 2's either a little Anheuser shot, which is what I go for right here with a roach. Catch some limbs, it falls down. Or you can take the risky line, which you're about to see from Papa Castle right here. This shot narrowly misses some trees, and I am telling you, shots don't get much better than that. There's a river on the right, OB left, and he just parks it right underneath the basket, picks himself up a birdie, and I'm going to have to tap out for a little par.
That's a good hole to tap in. It's short, but definitely technical. You don't want to go in the water on that one.
Now we have hole 3, 230 foot. You have the river coming on your right. That's not too much danger. What is danger is a creek directly behind the basket on this hole. John has the box now. Steps up. Uh-oh. This one turns over a bit. What's going on? I cannot believe it. That was the luckiest tree kick I think I've seen in so long.
John thanking his gods for that one.
I step up through that G-Star Rhino again. This one I fluffed a little bit, left myself a little bit more than I wanted. Here's my putt. All I got to do is hit something. Oh, no, I airballed. I am down the hill.
It's a terrible sequence. Oh, yeah. John.
We actually missed Papa Castle's approach as well. That was his third shot. So now he has a 4. He bogeyed this hole. You can see my discs managed to stay in bounds right here. I have no clue how I didn't fall into the creek. But, dude, I'm telling you, getting this thing was atrocious. You'll be able to hear it actually on the video. I say here in a second, like, I just had nothing to hold on to. I was worried about falling in, Paul Kevin. I'm not as slender and limber as I used to be.
Yeah, well, at least you are in bounds, so you don't have to worry about taking that extra stroke.
That is very, very true. You've played at Waynesville before, haven't you?
I have. I think we've played that in the daytime and a glow round before.
Oh, yeah, dude, I forgot I've taken you glow golfing here. It's a nifty little course to play some glow around at, open enough that you don't have to worry too much about losing a disc. Up here comes the
fun little course, a lot of variety.
Yes, here's the turbo putt. Oh, off cage.
Unconventional putting style for you.
Yeah, for sure. Tap in bogey. Now we're both at even after 3 holes. Hole 4 is a 240-foot little flick or Anheuser shot right here. Dog park is OB, and if you are left of the train tracks, you are OB as well. And if you manage to get to the creek all the way on the right, you'll be OB as well. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. Papa Castle actually throwing a flick. Paul Kevin, have you ever seen him throw a flick?
This is the first I've seen, and it was a pretty good one, too.
It really was. He put himself about 25 away. He has a birdie shot.
You flicking a zone or something similar here?
Definitely a zone, and I'm about 15 or 20 long.
So Papa Castle, is he still putting with that topographical map of a magnet?
Yes, he is. Still putts well with it, too.
He certainly did there. Couple
birdies.
Nice pickups.
Yeah, now we're on to hole 5, 210. Got a couple options on this hole. You can take the hyzer line, which is what most people take. There is a bit of an Annie line as well. You're going to see both John and myself take the hyzer. He, I believe, is throwing a Blizzard Destroyer right there. Puts it about 15 short. I go Prodigy PA1. Oh, I get a little grippy. Dude, I have a 50-foot putt on a 210-foot hole. That's what you love.
Well, clearly you should have just up to a Blizzard Destroyer.
I guess so. But hey, when you can make putts like this, does it actually matter, Paul Kevin?
That was a great little step putt there. See if John can match.
Putt is up. Whew! Little scary, but it
That
falls.
soft putter, man. It sticks.
2 under for both of us through 5. Hole 6. This is a tunnel shot, if I've ever seen it. Trees line the fairway left side. Tennis courts on the right. If you're inside of them, you are OB. A little bit of a low overhang as well. Pop steps up with a light wraith. Pulls it right. Guy opens the fence right at the same time, too. Luckily, it misses that.
So I think the play here is just, if you're going to miss right. Well, don't hit the pole, but if you miss a little bit like John did, then you'll bounce off the fence and you can still get up in the circle. But
Yeah, I
ideally,
actually
it's short enough. You just want to float it up there and be in the circle for an easy 2.
I actually witnessed my buddy get an ace on this hole, bouncing it off the fence. So it is very possible to do
So it's
that.
a very viable route. Then.
It definitely is. However, both John and myself have messed this hole up pretty bad. It should be a birdie about 95% of the time. We both take pars. Now on to hole 7. This is about the first big hole on the course, 400 foot, not too much danger. You do have OB left over the tracks, OB right in the softball field, and OB long in the creek. But otherwise, you do have a decent amount of room to play with the disc. John?
Yeah, for big arms, it's going to be a big hyzer. John looks like he's trying to stretch
Oof.
out a nice flex.
Rail slide on the fence as well. I'm walking up. I throw an eagle right here, and this lets me know I need to get a new eagle because that thing just sailed right on me.
That eagle did not have much flex left in it.
Threw it with hyzer, and it just flipped up on me. I'm flirting with the creek over there on the right side. John, a little bit too much turn on that Valkyrie. Here's a bridge right in my way, but hey, I managed to stay inbounds by about 4 feet.
The inbounds is treating you well today.
It is. I got a little.
Is this a flick putt run?
Flick
or just
putt.
an approach?
I was sort of running that, but I wanted to make sure I didn't hit any of the low overhanging limbs as well. So it was more of like a safety run. I'll just take the par. Pops is going to tap out his bogey.
That's a difficult birdie to get.
It
as
is.
long as you don't throw OB or make too big of a mistake, par's not bad on there.
Hole 8, 270, pretty straightforward. Creek left is out of bounds, and if you're in the parking lot way right, you were OB. Otherwise, just throw straight at it. It was hard to hear. The wind was whipping a little bit more than you can notice, and it just held up that putter shot from me right there. Dad's trying big hyzer. I actually kind of lost this one. I didn't see where it went on video, but if you could tell, it went to the right, almost OB. Stayed in.
Yeah, the Blizzard Destroyer looked like it had a good bit of hyzer earlier, so the wind might be playing with that lightweight disc.
Yeah, he throws strictly less than 150, so outside of putters. I have another step putt. Just missed this one a little right. We're both just going to have little tap out pars on this hole. Brings us to the final part of the front 9 right here. Hole 9, 210 footer. This thing is about as straightforward as holes get. There it is right ahead. Just don't go over the road right or be on the road short. You'll be fine. I'm going to step up with the box right here. And this is one thing I love to do. If there's too much grass in front of me, I'd just take the towel, whip it away. Clear out.
Be too careful.
Exactly. I've twisted an ankle enough times in my life. But I'm not going to lie.
The big hyzer approach into the basket.
It was not the best. I came up about 25 out on this short hole.
Held up by some limbs out there.
Oh no, Papa Castle. What have you done?
That one is not coming back.
Definitely not. He was OB, forced to take his third shot. Oh, here's a good run. Oh!
Ooh, that was an excellent approach.
Was. I have should be a pretty easy, sailed. just straight up missed it. Gonna have
balls are never fun.
Yeah, they are indeed. Well, that's actually going to be the end of the front nine right here. As you can tell, I finished at 2 under. Papa Castle finishing at even par on the front. We are going to have some back nine action coming up for you very, very soon. Make sure you stay tuned for that one to see how the end of this turns out. Paul, Kevin, any closing comments?
It was a good front nine. I think both people wanted to catch a few more birdies here and there, but going on the back nine, there's still more opportunities, so we'll look forward to that.
Definitely, definitely. Hey, everyone, please like and subscribe. Catch you soon.